The controversial Big 12 tiebreaker leads us to this college preview presented by AT&T. Hello, everyone. I'm Tracy Wolfson. Oklahoma gets the nod over Texas because of a higher BCS standing, so the Sooners will face Missouri, the Big 12 North champs, Saturday night in Kansas City. What I can't wait to see is the matchup between quarterbacks in this one. Missouri's Chase Daniel and Oklahoma's Sam Bradford. Look at their numbers on the season. Daniel, 3,884 yards, 34 touchdowns. Bradford, over 4,000 yards, 46 touchdowns. And the key stat here, just 6 interceptions. Well, let me welcome in now CBS Sports' Spencer Tillman to talk more about these quarterbacks and this matchup. Spencer, when we look at Sam Bradford and Chase Daniel, two outstanding QBs, who do you give the edge to here?
Well, you got to look at the complementary parts, and I think that's not uncommon with any offense you're trying to evaluate. And I think right now Oklahoma's complementary parts, particularly running back, are better right now. And so Sam Bradford's pretty gutsy too. He's got the ligament damage in that non-throwing hand that just adds another notch in terms of his credibility. He's a guy that plays with tremendous heart and focus. We knew about that, but when you're playing with an injury the way he is and did just demonstrate last week, the guy's something special at quarterback. And then so is Chase Daniel.
Well, heading into the Big 12 championship game, Oklahoma's numbers offensively are just unbelievable. They're averaging 53.3 points per game, and you see they've scored 58, 62, 66, 61, 65 points. Can Missouri slow this offense down?
Well, I don't think you can really shut them down. It's impossible to do that. Again, it's basically math when you go out there and they're spreading you out. They're running an inordinate amount of plays too, Tracy, as well. I remember looking and I thought it was a statistical error when I saw 4 or 5 weeks ago they ran 97 plays from scrimmage. And again, remember, this is the year when they actually have the 40-second clock, was supposed to cut down the length of time these games are played, and they're squeezing more plays in there. Well, that's what happens when you play fast. And when you give an offense that's as prolific as an Oklahoma or Florida more opportunities to get on the football field, those numbers are going to go off the charts and through the roof. So again, Oklahoma is a pretty talented team with a lot of complementary parts out there in Glaciers, Murray at running back. I mean, we can just go on, all of them. About 9 different players have scored touchdowns so far. That's a lot of weapons to contend with, Trace.
Well, Spencer, it was announced this week that Missouri will lose longtime offensive coordinator Dave Christensen next season. He's been named the head coach at Wyoming. So, Spencer, does this affect anything for the game?
Well, it always does. Anytime there's an exodus, a coach leaves, his attention is going to be divided. I don't care what coaches say. You know, we talked about whether or not last week Nick Saban, on their little bye week, got an opportunity to prepare for Auburn in the Iron Bowl. And yes, they did. No question about it. You're looking ahead. You're looking to try to maximize that one commodity that you don't have a lot of, and that's time. Certainly, it's going to be a distraction for them. And again, it doesn't help them because Oklahoma's really had their number, particularly in these championship games of late, and it's going to be a problem. They've got to contend with it.
Well, if Oklahoma wins, they are headed to the national championship game, probably to meet the winner of the SEC title game. Will the Sooners get it done? Are you going with Oklahoma or are you going with Missouri?
Well, there's no way I can go against my Oklahoma Sooners. And by the way, my apologies for my voice. I've been accused of screaming for the Sooners last week, and that's the reason why I got this way. But that's not true. I just think Oklahoma's a pretty powerful team right now. And outside of Florida, no one's playing better offensively.
Well, thank you so much, Spencer. You can catch SEC Live and the SEC Championship game on CBSSports.com. I'm Tracy Wolfson for Spencer Tillman and myself. Have a great day.